Good afternoon. It is another great day to have a great day. And in this one, we're going to be talking about confidence. I mean, one of the most brought up things that, people say if you have confidence, you can go through life doing pretty much anything. And that is true. However, you don't need to achieve a certain thing to gain confidence. You don't need to have a certain physique to gain confidence. You don't even have to, believe that much in yourself to have confidence. However, sometimes treat yourself poorly. That's okay, because you want to know why? It takes one mindset shift to gain confidence. It's that simple. And there are 8.3 billion people on this earth. And what is one thing every single one of us has in common? We are going to die. We are not immortal. Every single human being is going to die. Might that change a long time in the future? Yeah, but it probably is not going to change for us. So just get that out of your head, okay? And with that, you really think that those people have that much of an effect on your life? You're scared to do something because of those other people. Maybe it could be your family, maybe it could be your close friends. If there is something that you want to do, time is going to pass regardless. And if you don't do it, you're going to regret it. If you do it, you might mess up a few relationships. You might, make a couple people mad. But at the end of the day, if it is what you wanted to do, why wouldn't you do it? And that's that confidence. Because it is all mental. A lot of fear is just realizing that there's this huge, think of the ocean. There's this huge ocean of water. And for example, we're not gonna use the actual ocean because we'll just say it's this lake, okay? Because that makes sense. And you look across this lake and it is massive, and that's fear. But then you jump in, you take the risk. It is 1 inch deep. It is 1 inch deep. Once you make that decision, once you go, man, people will love you more because you did something you wanted to do. They really will. They'll be more proud of you. They'll understand you, because it is your life at the end of the day. And it will never take a certain physique, a certain ideology, a certain achievement to gain any sort of confidence. Now, the one thing I will say that will tremendously boost your confidence is doing the things that you tell yourself you're going to do on a daily basis. I think that is the major way to, anyone can have confidence. That is the way to level up your confidence, is to just stick to your promises, which in turn will probably get you some achievements, get you a certain physique, level you up in that aspects of life. But at the end of the day, it's just that one thing, man. It's realizing that nobody cares. It is realizing that nobody cares. And I could say that 100 times, and I want you to say that to yourself 100 times. Nobody cares about you. At the end of the day, we're all going to die. And it's not cliche to say that. Because you got to enjoy the amount of time that you have on this earth. Because it's very, very short. It is going to pass in a blink of an eye. Feels like yesterday I was 16, and the day before that I was 12. You know, you can remember things from your childhood like they happened yesterday. And I know I'm only 20, but before you know it, I'll be 30, 40, 50, and that's even if I get another tomorrow. So, I think that's going to be wraps on this one. 5 minutes. I think yesterday I probably did about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, but these videos eventually will get longer, provide more value, provide, just some good, solid motivation, information, inspiration, all of the above. But to gain confidence, you need to not care about anyone. Prioritize yourself. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.